Probably ain't. You know, I've been doing this sport now for 3 years.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching.
Okay. Let's get after this shit, man. So we just talked to Regis. Let's learn about some spotted whites. Damn, I still ain't got all of them. Ah, I guess that's what a white looks like. Dead boss. Wonder why I didn't put Regis here. I guess because he can't become your enemy, technically. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Alright, let's try this quest out. Let me try something.
Show me what you got.
Let's go find this white. So dark and gloomy. It's the most gloomy I've ever seen this DLC. Usually it's all, you know, sunshine and rainbows.
Bathing tears away at the skin, and thus brings death closer.
The dressings, bandages. What's that about?
Oh shit, we're about to be getting into some stuff.
The dressings, bandages. The dressings, bandages. Where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Stand and step away from him.
What? Me? But what is your grief?
Don't make me say it again. That's good advice.
Will you tell me what it is you seek?
Needed to see if you were lying. You'd be covered in blood if you dealt those wounds. Just cut it on your hands, though, so all's in order.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
See what
Hi,
we have
Anne.
here.
Welcome
Legs
in.
broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unafraid. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and...
Hi, Pepsi Cat.
breastplate's
Welcome in.
unusual. Dented. And it's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so...
What are you cooking?
What's puzzling is, why did he don it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do, so...
Crab
So long.
salad. I've never had crab before,
Wait, I
and
will
I
come
rarely
with you.
have salad.
Gotta be kidding. This isn't a garden romp. Whatever killed him's damn dangerous and...
And it might still prowl the area, so if it's all the same, I prefer to accompany you.
So be it. But stay close. Keep it down.
Crab
And
sticks.
don't touch a
Oh.
thing.
Brother, I do not want to do this right now.
Hey, hey.
You'll be fine. I'll be back. I just wanted to get the quest. I didn't want to do it right away. Hi, Miss Taylor. Whoa, what are you? Oh, Foglet.
What now, you piece of filth?
Head gone. Man, I love this DLC. More fucking foglets, dude. Just leave me alone.
Our guests. Never a good omen.
Take that, take that. More bar guests over there, I'm guessing.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Secret message. Fucking spoons.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
Fairly easy one to lift.
Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred. Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
The craftsmanship of a spoon. Take it we're not gonna find too much as in good loot
Smashed
here.
mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
Let's see.
No
let's
spoon
see,
you have
let's
shall
see.
sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
Arm bit off is crazy. Alright, downstairs we go.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. A bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy.
Before I do this, let me come down here and search some stuff.
Thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years.
Thousands of spoons? Holy shit. I think you can only get in there after you complete the quest. Oh, I don't need that. Can't loot those. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to save her. Pretty sure I remember how. Gotta eat with her and everything.
Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it. Unfortunately, Regis needs some.
Hey,
food.
look at that, level up.
Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
What's up, Alistair?
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work.
You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons. Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Alright, well.
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Where'd you go? Damn, really took off, didn't he? Or didn't she, I guess? I fucking hate foglets. Come here, goofy ass motherfucker. Fuck you, you can stay over there then. Marlene!
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
I'll take you someplace safe.
Corvo Bianco. This will be my first time ever coming here, actually, so I could probably
So
do
I took
some
her by the hand and
quest
led her
stuff while I'm here.
Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. I'm deeply pleased finally to make your acquaintance, sir, though I do regret the specific circumstances. In all the commotion, I fear I neglected to introduce myself. I'm Barnabas Basilfolti, and by order of the Duchess, I am to serve as your major domo at Corvo Bianco.
Nice to meet you, Barnabas Basil. Love to talk more, but got urgent matters to attend to. While I'm gone, please make sure she gets everything she needs.
Don't worry, sir, I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in
It's
good
actually a
hands
pretty cool
here.
quest. I enjoyed it.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cutpurse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
Then let's go to the hill. I'm the king of the hill, actually. Level up again.
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of majordomos. My father was a majordomo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to majordomo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Wonderful woman, sounds like.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays. Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
This entire DLC looks great.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine
with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Although I don't really have a refined palate for such
Nice
things.
well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda. Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
Sounds like a good idea, Barnabas Basil.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
This is cool. I have my own little river flowing through here.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which...
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
This guy's got to be one of the best characters in the game, to be honest. Loyal to a fault.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Follow me, please.
Very well.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corvo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling. Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
As am I. As am I.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Got these spacious grounds.
Oh, I see you, Ashley. I just
But
didn't want to
maybe it's
call
time
you
to
out
make
this
them
time.
more, useful.
Oh, yes.
Glad you're here,
We
though.
certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table.
I saw
Good
you.
way to start things off.
You popped
don't
up on the screen. Armor repair table and a grindstone.
In my trade, my blades get...
Of course. No one would consider that.
Then send out for...
Of course. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
My
Thank
armor
you for
needs
the
work
heart,
from
me,
time to
Ashley.
time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompelli once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. Will you be needing...
That's all for...
3 days, huh? Alright, let's do it then. Alistair, thank you for the heart me as well. Oh yeah, looks much better. Oh yeah, dude. Much better. Let's see, what do I want to put here? Put that there. And then we can put that there as well. Look at that.
A pleasure to welcome you once again to the as yet humble confines of Corfo Bianco. When last we met, I did not get the opportunity to present my credentials. With your permission, I shall do so now. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompelli, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Alistair,
Barnabas
thank
Basil.
you for the
One thing you
Delulu.
ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands.
That's right.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Do some more on the grounds. The house
Starting
is
to get
looking
into
nice.
this whole renovating thing.
Ashley,
There
thank
must
you.
be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables, or return Madame Boleus's garden to its former verdancy?
You know, Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
My Roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding work... Will you be needing anything else?
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Boleus's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks. Also, some new furnishings and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
Better bed, order another weapon rack, need more armor stands, guest room.
Thinking about buying a comfortable bed. Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
Great. Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything else you require, sir?
You too, Ashley. You have a great night. And a happy new year!
Let's put a pin in this for now. Remembered I have some urgent business to tend to.
Not the slightest problem, sir. I am here to serve whenever you desire.
Let's see. I still have 13,000 coins. I thought I had a lot less.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed. And I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons, and in other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
Interesting. I think it's the alchemy lab, right? That we find down here.
Oh yes, they said the same at the opera.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think. Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
Bye, Ashley. Love you bunches. Let's see. Make mutagens like that? That's kind of cool.
That just means for that.
BB.
Love you
anything
too.
About the laboratory in the cellar?
Ashley, what
One
did you
of the
send?
previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A
What
laboratory?
the hell is that?
Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived.
Thank
at
you
Corvo
for the
Bianco
you're
before
amazing.
You started working here. Whoever it was sure knew
Love
their
you
stuff,
bunches,
though.
Ashley.
Got
You're the
Dragonglass
best.
Vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Let's do some
Starting to
more
really like this
renovating.
place. Maybe we should keep going.
As you wish, sir.
Feels like by investing a bit of coin,
I agree thoroughly.
could use another weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber into true masterpieces. You need but give the word.
Fine. Order the racks.
Of course, at once. At most 1 day for them to arrive,
Ow,
is my
that hurt.
estimation. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Was wondering about the guest room. Not that I'm expecting company, but
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
My thoughts exactly, Barnabas.
yeah. Sooner we start on that, the better.
I can tell a man of action immediately. I'll see to it myself. The room shall be ready in 2 days, in my opinion. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Along the path, I've often picked up well-crafted, beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witcher's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
Yes. Just please make sure they're solidly made and nicely finished.
It goes without saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid armor upon a subpar stand. By this time tomorrow, they shall be ready to display your finest finds. Is there anything else you require, sir?
That's all for now, BB.
2 days should be the most I have to wait, I think. Go outside and do that now. God damn it, I think I need to wait 1 more hour. Yep, there it is.
My stomach growls like an angry wolf.
More weapon racks. Hang a painting. Let's see. Might as well. Well, there we go then. It's funny.
Renovations coming along all right?
I am delighted to inform you we have completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest. You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought with all the work on Corvo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage. I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here. And we've cause to open it today.
Yes, we do.
And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I gonna produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is, the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Sapramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
Very nice.
They say that to touch such swords is to lose one's virility. And not even Reginald's jewels can help.
Wine is better than stew
Well,
for
sounds
stew.
like pure chicken speak.
Interesting. Got a nice bed. Man, I'm happy now. Got to get into my stash so I could get to some of these, so I could display them. Armor of 1,000 flowers. Gauntlets of 1,000 flowers. Trousers of 1,000 flowers. Where are the boots of 1,000 flowers? Please don't tell me I accidentally sold them or something. That would fucking suck. Perhaps I did. Oh well. Let's go ahead and put that back. White Tiger of the West and Undvik. White Tiger of the West and Undvik. Undvik. White Tiger of the West. White Tiger of the West and Undvik. Cool. I don't have any trophies. Man. It is what it is. Right here. Gonna place White Tiger, White Tiger, White Tiger, White Tiger. And here, Undvik, 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 and Undvik. Honestly, that's probably like the best looking armor I have. I love it. Love everything about it. Got more weapon racks here. I guess I thought I got have more weapon racks than I thought I did, but anyway, let's go ahead and get some weapons out, I suppose. Definitely got to get the katanas out. Or the katana style swords, I suppose I should say. Interesting. Alright then. Let me go ahead and display those here. Honestly, those swords are cool as shit. Love them. Absolutely love them. I don't think I have any more weapon racks than that, right?
Tasty. So wonderful. Thank you.
Good food. And this should be the guest room. Damn, that's a comfortable bed.
Stomach growls like an angry wolf.
For that.
And not even Reginald's jewels can help you. Well, you don't say.
I can't see anything, but that's
Let's look at the garden.
Snaps. My back aches something horrid.
Where did he say the garden was again? Ah, yeah, that's right. It's down here.
Up Link's Crag. This
Hunger
witch
game.
Who steals little ones,
Oh.
grinds their bones to flour, and bakes gingerbread biscuits out of it.
The innkeeper's boy.
Say,
Watch where you traipse, where you traipse.
A witch fella.
Watch where you traipse.
There we go.
Watch where you traipse.
Me oh my! A witch fella.
Take that wolfsbane, that pengrape. Cool. Pick the garden clean.
Link's Crag. This witch who steals little ones,
I hear of them far wider make
when the beast came for set the pig.
My stable should be up here, right? For Roach. There's so much going on right now.
Oh yes, they said the same at the auberge.
They say she drags maids out of the old amphitheater to summon.
Let's see. I wish it would have let me put the caretaker's spade down, but I guess not. I guess I could go put all of this on a armor stand, I suppose,
By stripping them naked and pouring wine.
since I have a full set of it. Put it right here. Boom, 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 boom. Why not? If I get better armors, then I won't worry about it.
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. You know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah,
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks.
Hmm.
You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall, but somehow, for now at least, I do not feel drawn to the city, to others.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep, I went in search of spoons.
Remember, you can always change your mind. Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brewed as a white?
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking, even as a child. My gran was a true master in the kitchen. Her spit-roasted ox was famed throughout the land.
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks. But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
Interesting.
See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
Damn, that's far.
Spout poppycock. That's the number.
Scrub off them. You'll soon need to cough them.
And what do you get for all that work?
Rumor has it the Duchess has summoned the Witcher for more than the peace.
Oh, there it is. I was about to say, where the hell is the travel post? If my lips don't stink of wine, my wife won't think they're mine. Okay. Keep going down, keep going down. I'm guessing there's got to be
Might
one
wanna
of
look
these.
around some. This one's full too. Nothing interesting here.
All right.
Full. Nothing interesting here.
Rain, thanks for the heart, my brother.
This one's full too. Full.
Is it gonna be the last one that I do?
Nothing interesting here. This one's full too.
Thanks for the follow. Happy New Year, Rain.
Strange. That's awful pretty. It'll look great in the house.
Let's see. I thought there would be a key in here somewhere that I can use to get through that door. Aha!
Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Huh. Let's see. Does it get me through that door down here? Yeah, I got about 10 hours till it's truly New Year's here. Nope, looks like that doesn't unlock it. Interesting, though. Spoon key. Wonder what that quest is all about. Spontaneous profit. Yeah, looks like I gotta sell all this. Is there a fast travel post near here? I'm pretty sure there is, right? I like fast traveled straight to it. I'm pretty sure I gotta go back here for Regis. Grandmaster Woven Gear. I really do gotta search all these down here in a minute. I might do that off screen. Knights for hire. Warble of a smitten knight. Turn and face the strange. I gotta figure out how to get the Erendite sword, man. Let me see real quick. Let's see, do I have that quest? There she is. Alright, before we do anything, we're gonna go do that. Let's see, where we gotta go? All the way up here. So, I'll fast travel to the tourney grounds, I suppose, so that I could go here. And I gotta go to the fast travel post that's over here. Alright. We're gonna go get the best silver sword in the game. I have my beard now, don't I? Yeah. I got my beard back. Running, running, running. You know what? I ain't about to sit here and run all the way. I'm gonna get on my fully decked out horse. And I'm gonna run that way. Or ride that way. You're fine. Alright, now I think I gotta swim. Didn't mean to do that. Come on, man. Really don't feel like slow walking all the way there. There we go.
I'm walking on water. Just like...
Like who?
like a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, eh? Wrong.
True enough.
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know. For I know who you are.
Is that right?
You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. You are a man of honor, as many can attest. Of humble means yourself. You showed generosity to others. Reason guides your actions, as it does those of all who are wise. To acquire the sword, you must first convince me you are worthy. The inscriptions on the stones describe the 5 virtues: valor, honor, wisdom, sympathy, and generosity. During your time in Tucson, you can prove these virtues dwell in your heart. In this world, there are many in need. They will help you prove your chivalry.
So I guess valor is the only thing I haven't proven yet, eh? Valor does not make one good. Yet how many good men have you met in your life's journey who were cowards? Those who possess valor do not hesitate to stand against the majority, no matter what the consequences. Alright then. Suppose I need to prove my valor. I think we'll probably just go back to Regis. There we go. Roach.
That's it, Roach.
Let's go to Regis. Excuse me, Sir Knight. That's interesting. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to end stream right here, unfortunately. I got some stuff to deal with that just popped up, so thank you all.